It's Transformers 96 here, another review. This time of Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Seripas. So there you go. Probably saying his name wrong, it's just how I'm pronouncing it. But here you go. So anyway, here's the box, new box. Very interesting. I got rid of the whole gimmick thing on the side here. It still does that same gimmick and everything, just it doesn't advertise it as much. You get the card in the back. You get the die somewhere on the in the packaging. It doesn't really say, and then you kind of get one accessory back here, and then the base is at the bottom now. Here he is. Here's the rest. I do have this guy. I don't collect clones, so I don't have him. I do have the Fisto in the snow gear, and I don't have the this Commander Rex because I don't collect clones. So anyway, so here he is, picture of him in the show. Very cool. This was one of my most highly anticipated figures from the Clone Wars new series of toys. It was maybe the armored Savage Opress is better, but I am not better, but I was more excited for Savage Opress, but I was very excited for this guy. A very close second at best, at least. So I was really excited for this guy because I really liked that Bounty Hunters episode. It was a very cool episode. And I always liked it, and my favorite bounty hunter was him. So I was hoping that they make a toy out of him, and considering that this was back in Season 2, and we are just starting Season 4 in a couple of, maybe months, or 2 months, so I didn't think there was much hope. So when I saw a picture of this guy, I freaked out. I was so excited, and to finally have him is quite amazing. The reason that I kind of got him, little story here, my Toys R Us has a little kind of triangle section that's now devoted for Clone Wars. It has a big cutout of Savage Opress fighting Anakin. That's really cool. But on the wall there, they have some 3/4 toys, and they have two kind of little squares in the middle there that have some toys all around them, but they're all role play and everything. So I go over there, I don't see anything on the shelves, no new things at least, all the old toys and everything. So I left, and I did this twice until yesterday, where I went to go get the 6-inch Zeus and Adam, and I had them in my hands. I was coming to check out, but then I kind of noticed something caught my eye. So I went back to this Clone Wars little station here, and one of the little pillars in the just in the middle, little islands in the middle, one side had a few of the 3/4 figures. So I said, oh wow. So I went to check it out, and it was the new ones, which is great. So I put Adam and Zeus down. I am planning on buying them tonight. So if you wanted me to buy them over Clone Wars figures, I should be able to buy them tonight. So you'll probably get both reviews. But so I put them down, and I started grabbing figures, and they had, as you can see, Separatists. They had Fisto in the snow gear. They had the other Jedi with the horns, and Savage Opress. So very cool. They didn't have any more. They might have had a few clones, but I don't collect clones, so I don't even know. And I did ask if they had any in the back, and they didn't have any more, because I really wanted the snow gear Plo Koon, and that one pirate that's in this guy's episode. I don't know. But there you go. Little background, little story. Now let's get into the review. He comes with an accessory. He comes with a sniper. It's a great sniper. It is just a repackaged accessory from Elise, which I do have as well. But it's a very nice sniper. He really didn't need it. So these new toys seem to be giving a lot more accessories as well, which is awesome. So I really love that. As far as the figure here, he is bigger than the average figure. He's not bigger by much, but he is bigger, so that's kind of neat. I really like him. He comes with a stand, obviously, and so here's the figure. So very cool looking. So this guy, if you don't know anything about him, you probably think that he's this big hulking bounty hunter right here, but he isn't. He's a little small alien. There he is, but it's very cool that he has this big suit, which is awesome that they added this little thing in here where you can take the little alien out. He doesn't have any posability, but he's very well detailed. If I can just stand that up, he's very detailed. He's sitting, he's got that he's kind of got a nervous, scared look on his face, which is kind of how he is. He kind of thinks of himself as small and useless, so which is why he hides behind this big machinery, so that he can do stuff. So yeah, so he's an interesting character, very cool. And I'm a big fan of this this character. He is just really cool. I love the way he looks. He's kind of got that Egyptian kind of head going on there, which looks awesome. He's got these great lines all over, and he's got some symbols here, there, and yeah, there's another one in the back. Seem to be kind of like bounty hunter symbols, I guess. So yeah, so very cool. This episode, this is the second bounty hunter that they released from this episode. The first one was Embo. I'm a big fan of Embo too. I like the robot better, but Embo I do like as well. So very cool. Now we have two of them, which is really neat. I really like that, and just very cool. And one thing that I did not know until I saw a review of this guy is he has pop-out weapons. Did not expect that. Did not know that. So was very pleasantly surprised. So here you push this little square on his hand here, and a pop-out gun starts to pop out, and you can just pull it out yourself. And there you go. You have a pop-out double-barreled gun. Very nice. It kind of doesn't look very much like a gun. It's more for playing than it is displaying, I think, because it doesn't look like a gun. But sorry, I keep hearing something over here. Sorry, it's got, you know it's a gun, so kids will love this. As you display it, it doesn't look that good because it doesn't look like a gun. It looks like a little pop-off armor. But it looks decent. I like it. It's very nice. On the back there, it does say that the barrel's painted silver, but on the actual toy, it isn't. He's also got another pop-out weapon on the side here, which pops out a little saw blade. You just flip the saw blade out. Oops. It actually popped out of the little socket there. Yeah, it's you have to work around with it to get it to actually be stable and everything, because it's got to pop in two holes, and it can be annoying, but you can do it. So there you go. You get a little saw blade. The saw blade does spin, which is really neat. It's a nice detailing. Same thing. It's not that great for displaying because it doesn't look very much like a saw blade, but when you get up close and when you're playing with the toy, it totally looks like a saw blade. And he does use the saw blade in the show when he's cutting down that tree and Ahsoka jumps and saves him. So yeah, they're one of the only like good bounty hunters too. Normally bounty hunters are evil. These guys kind of are good. You do see him in one more episode. Not the metal suit, but you do see the little alien in one more episode. The season finale of the third season, when they rescue Ahsoka and Chewbacca, he is the one that's flying the plane. I will say, you know, it's not really worth it if he's not in his big suit, but still, it's cool. It gives you hope that maybe they'll have him come back as well, since he was helping them, he was helping the Wookiees save Chewbacca and stuff. So very cool, a great looking figure. I was very highly anticipating this figure, and it did not disappoint. It's very nice. Articulation, very sorry. He doesn't really have a head, he just has like a hinge head, but that's obvious reasons, so no, I don't fault them for that. Ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrist, ball hinge thighs, which is really awesome. Didn't expect that. I thought it would be swivel, because that's what Clone Wars does, but they gave him ball hinge. Awesome. Ball hinge knees and no ankles. So he's got improved articulation. It's not perfect. He's still missing the ankles, but he's got the awesome thighs, and he does have a swivel at the upper torso. One more thing I forgot to mention was right here, it's kind of cracked on mine. I don't know if that's the way it is for you, and you can just pop it back in place, but it's still annoying when it comes unpopped. So I don't know if that's everyone's, or it's probably just mine, but that is an annoying thing. But it's a small annoyance, you know, because it's easy to fix, but it's just still annoying. So there you go. Great figure all in all. I highly recommend him, especially if you're a bounty hunter fan, and if you're a robot fan, he looks great as well. So I do recommend him. He's really awesome, and just very cool toy. So there you go. So that's my review of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Seripas, however you say his name. Very cool toy, and just very well worth it. So there you go. Thanks for watching.